probably should have the conversation about how powerful music is. It's so powerful that you have crowds of people who gather together to hear particular vibrations. Vibrations can be good or not so good. It's kind of like your food and your beverages that you pick. You could go to McDonald's on any corner and get food. You could go to the corner store and get particular beverages. They might be cheap and plentiful. Music works the same way. You have the daunting task of being more discerning, listening, and using your imagination to determine whether certain vibrations go with the mood, vibe, space, and place that you want to be in as a patron, that you want to be in and create as a owner. You also have the daunting task of being more specific and intentional about the people that you bring into those spaces for particular vibes. All of that is a tone that you set in several places. Marketing, which is video, which is graphic design, which is flyers, which is word of mouth. We all have to be more specific and intentional about our narratives. We have to be more specific and intentional about meeting with people. We have to be more specific and intentional about being really detailed about the type of assets that we put out and the type of people that we bring in to help us generate traffic interest that's supposed to turn into monetization. I know you don't want to hear that from me, but because I have vested interest in making sure that these vibes are paired well with particular spaces and places in order to convey an energy that is palatable for all, we all have the daunting task of talking a little bit more through these concepts, through these curators, through these musicians, performers, DJs, most certainly these venues, and what type of offerings are going to generate what type of people. I know you don't want to hear that because you want to believe that you can just invite anybody into your space and they're going to govern themselves accordingly. But we now have all the evidence, years and years of history, that says if you want a dining crowd, then you need to play music that is a little background. If you want a dancing crowd, then you want an activity that is going to be active and danceable, and your floors might get scratched. Or you might have glasses getting broken. If you're playing a particular vibration that might rile up the troops and bring that energy, you have to be prepared for that energy getting a little bit out of control, or maybe a lot out of control. But these are the conversations that we have to have amongst each other, so that when we collaborate and we create these spaces and we invite people into them, that they get the energy that is intended, and that energy fits well not only with the venue but most certainly with the neighborhoods that these venues are in, and that the people in those communities appreciate the offerings enough to support you as well. That's all I'm gonna say.